Hello student. So today we are going to discuss the numerical problem. Okay, the numerical problem means what? The mathematical problem. That means how to find a speed or how to find the distance or how to find the time for a moving object. Okay, so we will discuss how to find this answer when we have given two datas, then how we have to find the not given data. That means suppose you have given the speed and you have given the distance, then we are going to use the formula, then we will find the what? Time. Again, if you have given time and you have given a distance, then we can find the speed. Again, if you have given speed and distance or speed and time, then we can find the distance by using the same formula. Okay, so let's start today some numerical problem. Okay, so first problem is given what? We are asked to find the average speed of a train. We are asked to find the average speed of a train which is moving 624 kilometer distance. He moved 624 kilometer distance and time required for that 13 hours. So how to find it? See, given the distance. Okay, and thing is what? Earlier I have told you that distance will be denoted by d. So distance is given 624 kilometer. 624 kilometer. Okay, and the time required by the train to cover this distance, that means time t, it is given 13 hour. Be careful when you write the unit, be careful, because kilometer per hour or meter per second, if one is in meter, one is in hour, then we have to convert whether it is either it is to meter or either the distance to either the time to second. Okay, that's why always careful when you do the maths in terms of the unit. Okay, so kilometer per hour, it is matching now. So that therefore the average speed I have given you the formula. Average speed is denoted by S. The formula is what? D by T. D stands for distance and T stands for time. That's why 624 and time is given what? 13. And what is the unit of speed? It is kilometer per hour. So kilometer per hour. And if we do the calculation, then we will get the answer 48 kilometer per hour. Okay, so this is a simple way how to do it. We have to remember this formula only. Average speed equal to distance divided by time. Okay, so the next problem, we have given a car in uniform motion. Okay, the car is moving in uniform motion and it travel 500 meter in 20 seconds. That means distance is given 500 meter and the time is given 20 seconds. So we are asked to find the speed of the car. Okay, so see, given the distance which is given 500 meter. Okay, in the meter I am writing in short as a m. Then time, to move this distance the car need the time, it is d and it is t, 20 seconds. Okay, so we are asked to find the speed of the car. Clearly this time also the meter per second, that means the speed unit will be what? Meter per second, and the units are matching now, so no need to convert any unit. Simply, therefore, the speed of the car S equal to d by t, or you can get 500 divided by 20 meter per second. Okay, and the answer will be what? The answer will be 25 meter per second. This is as simple as the earlier one. Simply we have to remember the formula. Okay, now the question become little bit critical. Okay, this time it is become critical. Then why it is become critical? Because this time it is given how far does the car travel in 1 second. So we have given, just now we got the speed of the car is what? 25 meter per second. Okay, now we have given the time given 1 second. So we are asked, if the car is moving 25 meter per second speed, then in 1 second how far the car will travel. That means we are asked to find the distance by using the speed or the given time 1 second. That means we have to do one thing. What? We have to remember that the speed we got is what? 25 meter per second. So here the time given, that means t equal to given what? We have given t, it is 1 second. It is given 1 second. Then just now we find the speed of that car, which is 25 meter per second. Therefore we have to use this speed of the car. Speed of the car, that is s equal to 25 meter per second. Okay, and we are asked to find the distance only. Okay, so to find the distance, see, distance we are asked to find, that means d. We have to remember the formula. So we know that the formula is what? We know that s equal to d by t, where s is the speed, d is the distance, and t is the time. Just now I have told you that whatever the unknown digits are we are asked to find, we have to keep this to the left hand side and others have to move to the right hand side. So here speed, this is given, then time, this is also given. So we need to find only that d. We need to find the distance. So what to do? Do the cross multiplication. So d will be what? S into t. Okay, so s value we have got 25 and t value we have got 1, and distance unit will be what? Meter. So we will get the answer 25. We will get the answer 25 meter. Okay, so this is our final answer. How, when the car is moving in 25 meter per second speed and for time 1 second, the car will move 25 meter. Okay, secondly we are also asked in 5 seconds how far the car will travel. Okay, same formula. Here we are given what? Second time we have given in 5 seconds. That means in this case time, that means t equal to what? 5 seconds given. Okay, and the speed is the same because we are calculating the speed of the same car, na? So speed remains same, that is 25 meter per second. So this time the car time given what? 5 seconds. Therefore the distance will travel d equal to same formula s into t. So s value we know 25 and t value we have got just now 5 seconds, and distance unit will be what? Meter. That means 125 meter. Okay, so when the car moving in 25 meter per second speed and for 5 seconds the car will move 125 meter. Next time we are asked to find again what? How long does it take to travel 90 meter? That means this time we have given the distance and we know the speed of the car, it is 25 meter per second. So we are asked to find the how long does it take. That means we are asked to find the time only. So same thing, as it is given how long it is take to cover 90 meter, so distance will be 90 meter. Distance d equal to 90 meter. This is distance given. Okay, and speed we have got this speed, it is 25 meter per second. So same formula, s equal to d by t. This time we need to find t. That's why t equal to this, here it is simply multiplication. So here if it is come to the right hand side, then it is become divide. So t equal to d by s, and d value is given what? D value given we have 90 and s value we have given what? 25. Okay, and time unit will be what? Time unit will be second. So it is become second. So 90 divided by 25, this is become what? If we do the calculation, 3.6 second. That means to cover 90 meter it will take 3.6 second. Okay, so this is how we have to find the unknown unit when the two units are given. Okay, again next we have to convert. See, next we are asked to convert, see the next question, 36 km/h to meter per second. That means this time we are asked to convert 36 km/h to meter per second. That means we are asked, say, convert 36 km/h to meter per second. Okay, before converting this one, we must be clear one thing. Okay, we know 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. Okay, so 36 kilometer will be what? 36 into 1000 meter. Okay, again to convert to second, 1 hour equal to, always remember, 3600 second. Okay, that's why when we are asked to convert this, therefore 36 into 1000 divided by 3600, then do the calculation, you will get only 360 meter per second. Okay, the answer will, sorry not 360, 360 divided by 36, 360 divided by 30 meter per second. Then divide this 360 by 36, you will get 10. That means when we convert 36 km/h to meter per second, then the answer will be what? 10 meter per second. That means when a car cover 36 km in 1 hour, then the car will be covering 10 meter per second. Okay, next one thing, there is another way to do it. See, very easy method. See, when we are asked to convert from km/h to meter per second, okay, always remember, when we are asked to convert km/h to meter per second, simply whatever the unit given, just multiply this with 5/18. Okay, when km/h to meter per second we are asked to convert, then whatever the unit given, that unit should be multiplied with 5/18. Then you can do it simply without doing this much calculation. See how to do it. 36 na, so convert to km/h, so 36 into 5/18. This is will be cancelled, so 2 into 5 or meter per second, or 10 meter per second. So this is the easy way. When we are asked to convert km/h to meter per second, this is the easy way. Simply multiply that data with the 5/18. Okay, then you no need to do that all calculation, that 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters, so 36 kilometer equal to 36,000 meters. No need to do that calculation. You simply can do it. Simply 5/18 should be multiplied. Okay, next, another we have given what? 15 meter per second to km/h. This time we are asked to do what? 15 meter per second to km/h. 15 meter per second to km/h. Okay, so to convert this, see, we must know 1000 meter equal to 1 kilometer. 1000 meter equal to what? 1 kilometer. We are going to do the unitary method to solve it. Okay, so therefore 1 meter equal to 1/1000 kilometer. Therefore 15 meter equal to 15/1000 kilometer. Okay, again for the time, 3600 second equal to 1 hour. Therefore 1 second equal to 1/3600 hour. Okay, now to convert this, simply do one thing. 15 meter per second na, simply do one thing. 15 divided this by 1/1000, that means 15/1000, and here the per second will be 1/3600. And if we do the calculation, then this time we will get what? 54 kilometer per hour when we do the calculation. Okay, let me show you the way of doing the calculation. Let me show. See how to do it. It is 1000 na, so when we divide something, this denominator will become numerator and this numerator will become denominator. That means 15 into 3600 and here 1 into 1000. This is come to downside and this will go to the upside. Okay, it is the rule to do the division. Okay, then simply 3600 and this one. So this time you will get what? 0 0 cancel. Okay, so you will get what only? Here it is 10. So 3600 and these two zeros are cancelled, remaining only 1 0. That means you here will have what? 15 into 36 and divided by 1 into 10. So 15 into 36, that means what? You will get 540 and divided by 10, or you will get what? 54 kilometer per hour. This is how we have to do the calculation when we are asked to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second to kilometer per hour. Okay, so I hope this will help you. Okay, so thank you.